What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. And you know what? Why can't they just leave the little kids alone? That's what I want to know when it comes to entertainment. Why can't they just leave little kids alone? It's like Nick Merckx all over again. Remember that crap? Remember that crap? I did a whole video about that one too. You know, if I can find it, I'll link that above. That whole situation, why can't they just leave little kids alone? I don't understand this. Once again, here we go. Netflix, they're facing a boycott over CoComelon showing a boy dancing in a tutu. Why are you showing a boy dancing in a tutu? God only knows. Okay, they say it's evil. Yeah. Why can't you just leave the little kids alone? This is why I tell folks time and time again, you got to watch what your kids watch. You will have to watch whatever it is your kids are watching. You're either going to have to pre-watch it and then let them watch it, or you're going to have to watch it with them. I used to watch the stuff ahead of time. Like, okay, let me see what the kids is going to be watching. We watch a movie. We watch it. Okay, yeah, that one's cool. I can go ahead and do that, you know. I had a pile when my kids was coming up. I had a pile of DVDs and videotapes that they could watch. So yeah, y'all can watch all of the stuff under that bottom shelf. That's all you know. All this other stuff, yeah, you can't watch that. That's dad's stack. You got to watch this stack over here. And then that's what they watched, you know. I knew exactly what it was. I knew what was in it, all right? But nowadays, you got, like, kids have access to all of the devices. They got YouTube. YouTube is just free. My nephew comes over, hey, Unc, give me your phone. Like, why? Kid just pick up the phone. He be like, shoop, 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 doop. All right, yeah, I'm about to watch some CoComelon, you know. I'm about to watch the Transformers, and they know exactly where they're going and how to do it. So, yeah, you're going to have to keep an eye on your children. You're going to have to watch what they watch. You're going to have to pre-approve it, vet it, make sure, you know. Better yet, get your kids off the devices anyway, you know. We're going to have to get them back into toys, you know. There ain't enough toys being played with today. You know, they sitting on the shelves at Ollie's or whatever. Go buy some discount toys from Ollie's. Let the kids have that. Let them start using their imaginations for a change. You know, we got to get the kids off of these devices anyway. These shows, they're already being used to basically turn your kids into couch potatoes, unhealthy, fat couch potatoes anyway. Yeah, now they're downloading bullshit into their heads with this crap. All right, with the entertainment. They're just going to download crap into their brains. Yeah, get them off of the devices. Get them outside. Let them start playing. We got to get them back outside. Get them a bike. Get them some skates. You know, get some board games. Everybody play as a family. You know, let's stop. No devices. You know, if you haven't bought Christmas presents yet, yeah, kids, we're going to be getting action figures this year, you know, or something like that. No video games, no little tablets, none of that crap, you know. But yeah, you know, let Netflix deserves this, okay? They're going to get a boycott hitting them in the head for this CoComelon Lane show or whatever. Let's go ahead and check this out. Social media users have called for a boycott of Netflix for a scene in an episode of its show, CoComelon Lane, showing a boy dancing in a tutu that critics call just evil. CoComelon Lane is a Netflix original series made for kids. In episode 8 of season 1, titled Nina's Three-Legged Race, Say Cheese Nico, Nina shares a treat, which was released in November. A boy named Nico was having trouble deciding what to wear for his family photo. Now, both of the dads in the scene sing, something that we know about you. You love to get up and dance. Then Nico changed into a tutu and crown and began to dance. One of the dads saying to Nico, if you're not sure of what to choose, just think about all the things you'd like to do. Just be you. Nico then asked, just be me? And the dad replied, yep. Yeah, so there's problems here, obviously. First of all, kids ain't going to be figuring out what's to wearing for their family photos. You know, I don't think that's realistic at all. At least not in my household. You know, it wasn't like that, all right? Family photo, yeah, we putting you in the outfit. You dressing up for your outfit, you going to get your right clothes on. Because you let a kid pick out the family photo clothes, man, he going to look a hot mess. No. We got to put you got to make sure you look good, okay? We got to make sure you buttoned up and dressed up and your hair is right and everything. No, we ain't just letting you pick nothing. That's just not the way it works. But then the question is, right, okay, so it's Nico. He was the one, first of all, choosing this crap. So, yeah, that's out. But then he changes into a tutu and a crown because they said, well, what do you like to do? You like to dance? So I guess, obviously, you know, the boy is going to put on a tutu. And then first of all, like, why would he even have a tutu in his closet? Like, why is a tutu in this dude's closet in the first place? Why is that something that he has an option to choose? Again, that's what the dads put in there, right? Obviously. I know it's a cartoon, but it's like, that's how my mind thinks. Like, why would a kid, because I was that kid. Like, why would this kid have a tutu? Like, should I have a tutu if I enjoy to dance? You see, that's the kind of stuff they download into the kids' brains. So now a kid that likes to dance, it says, hey, I'm a lot like Nico. I like to dance. Hey, you don't see your son gonna be tugging on your sleeve. Hey, dad, can I get a tutu? Or can I get this thing this little boy is wearing right here? Like, wait, what? Why? Well, because I like to dance and this kid likes to dance. And so he puts on this little tutu. And so I want one of those too. And see, that's how it begins. Okay. That's how all that dysphoria stuff starts. They start plugging these little ideas into your head. The kid is confused. He don't understand what's going on. He don't know the right questions to ask because he's 4 and 5 years old. So he's just absorbing information. He can't parse any of this crap out, which is why you as the parent have to watch this. The kid is confused now. Like, I don't understand it. I don't really ever see boys wear this stuff. I see a lot of girls wear it, but the boy on this thing is wearing it. But I'm like him because I like to dance because he likes to dance. So you see all of the nonsense that can come into the brain of a little 4 or 5 year old because you decide to let them watch CoComelon Lane by themselves. Yeah, you got to pull the plug on that. Nope. Here we go. We're going to watch some other crap. Let's turn on some Tom and Jerry. Or like I said, get the board games out. Let's play Candyland. Let's play Monopoly. Teach them how to play poker. Whatever. I'm kidding. But I mean, something else other than watching TV, because TV is just brain rot. It's destroying their minds. And they don't even know how to think anymore. And so next thing you know, you got a kid asking for stuff. And it's like, wait, what is going on here? This is how it begins. Parents put these kids into this stuff. And these kids don't even have a chance. Conservatives continue to push against the LGBTQ plus community with fears that children would be groomed to become gay or transgender. I mean, it's not even the fears piece about it, okay? It's about age appropriateness. It's about what is age appropriate for this group of children, for the pre-K crowd. Why does the pre-K crowd need to know about the LGBTQ plus lifestyle? Why? That it makes absolutely no sense. Again, it's about sex, okay? This community, the identifying factor for this community is who you like to sleep with. That's the bottom line. Why does a kid need to know about who people like to sleep with? It's like they don't understand that. No, the kids are not ready for that conversation. Pre-K kids are not ready for the conversation of who you like to sleep with. Who are you sexually attracted to? Why would you want to put that in front of a kid's face anyway? It's weird. It's strange. It's not a conversation kids have. Heterosexual or anything. It's not a conversation children have. They need to be learning about all kinds of other stuff in life. And again, like I said, you start putting all of these ideas in their heads and they're confused. What they're trying to do is just trying to normalize everything, all of this stuff, their lifestyle. They're trying to make it normal. And listen, we always talk about societal norms. What's the societal norm? That's what should be impressed upon children coming up. As you're coming up and going through life, the societal norms. What's normal in society? What would you normally see in society? Yes. Are there aberrations? Are there differences in various communities and places and walks of life and this and that? Sure. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It just amazes me that the people that constantly push this stuff don't seem to understand that's the issue. It's no different than these same people would have an issue if you walked up to one of their children and you tried to hand them a Bible. One of them little pocket New Testaments. Hey, here you go. Here's a little Bible. So, how dare you get that away from me? Get this crap out of here. You don't try to indoctrinate my children, but yet you're putting this crap in CoComelon, pre-K. Little boys wearing dresses. That's not the societal norm. I'm sorry. It's just not. If you have a problem with that, you need to take that up with society. That's not the societal norm. That might be the norm in your lifestyle, in your household or whatever and stuff like that. But again, that's not what should be in terms of a societal, hey, this is what the society looks at. This is a societal norm. You got to look at it from that standpoint. And they refuse to do that. And then what they want to do again is they want to cry foul when people call it out. They said there's something weird about what you're trying to do with kids. This is not normal. This is not normal. I'm sorry, it just isn't. But I mean, again, this is the problem. The ACLU, of course, is tracking more than 500 anti-LGBTQ bills across the U.S. as conservatives call for an end of wokeness. The term woke was first used by Black communities and refers to someone who is educated on social injustice and racial inequality. The word is used by conservatives as a jab to progressive values. Well, again, wokeness, I've described this several times, especially when it comes to Hollywood. Again, it's just virtue signaling. That's why people are laughing at it, because all they're doing is just virtue signaling with it. I don't know if this CoComelon show is virtue signaling. They sound like they might be true believers. And they're really trying to make sure that they push this stuff on little kids. It's just super weird, man. It's just super weird. And I'm glad my kids are old, man, because I couldn't deal with this crap. After the one dad said, yep, the other dad saying, when you're trying to decide, think of all the things you'd like to do. Just be you. Nico said, just be me. Just be me. Just let the kids be kids. How about that? Leave the little kids alone. Stop trying to push crap on kids. They're pre-K. They don't understand any of this. You're just confusing them. And then when they end up with some sort of dysphoria and they're confused as hell when they're in their teenage years. And again, all of these bad things that happen with kids that go through this stuff, it's like it's tragic. It's sad to hear. And then they go, well, I don't know what I could have did differently as a parent. Maybe not expose them to this stuff until it's time for them, until they're ready, until they can, kind of parse this stuff out on their own, and they can start asking questions, and they'll know the questions to ask. Little 5-year-old don't know what to ask about this stuff. He's just going along with the ride. Oh, my dad's putting me in a dress. Okay, fucking ridiculous, man. I swear. The clip was shared on X, formerly Twitter, by the account End Wokeness with the caption, "The new CoComelon Lane on Netflix has a boy in a dress dance for his two gay dads. CoComelon is the most popular show for babies and toddlers ages 2+. Yeah, I mean, again, it's pre-K. It's amazing, man. The clip shared on social media was just one part of the full scene, which showed Nico trying on all kinds of outfits like a firefighter uniform and a chef's coat. Yeah, again, all of that kind of stuff. It's fine. But here's the thing. What is your kid learning? What is the kid thinking when he's watching all of this stuff? They don't even think and take that into account. They don't know. So yeah, kids watching a little boy trying on a firefighter uniform, a chef's coat, and then a dress. And again, you're starting to sit back and think, okay, what's going on through this kid's head? Nobody knows. But you're starting to plant and download ideas into the kid's head because it's stuff that you want the kid to learn and understand. But again, some of these things are not societal norms. So if they decide to go against the grain and go against a societal norm, as a parent, now you got to wrestle with that. You're going to have to deal with that. And there can be a lot of issues that come out of play with that. There can be a lot of problems with that child coming on the other side of that. There could be problems anyway, even with him not watching Netflix or watching CoComelon. But the reality is that you never know what's going on through a kid's head. And again, if you don't understand this stuff, if you don't have these conversations with your children, the TVs are talking to them, the teachers at school are talking to them, you got a whole social media network, you got to keep your eye on them. That's why I said this a long time ago. If you're not watching your kids, you're not doing your job as a parent. You got to know what your kids are watching. You have to. Because all of this stuff is floating on out there and ain't nothing you can do about it. All right? Netflix is a thing. You can cut Netflix off. They can turn on YouTube. Unless you're going to just cut them off from all social media, be like the Amish, and just cut them off of everything. You're going to eventually come across this stuff where you're going to have to be a parent and talk to your children and make sure that your children have an open door just to, hey, have a conversation with me about any of this crap. It's all good. And anyway, folks, I just think this is just a crazy time to be alive right now. You got to watch what's going on with your young bucks, your young kids, your young boys and girls. You got to watch what's going on. You got to watch what's in their faces, because these people, they're not going to leave the little kids alone. They're going to keep coming after them. They're going to keep trying to teach them what they want to teach them. And your job as a parent is to be, the counteract to whatever's going on in society, to make sure you raise them with your values, make sure that you raise them with, what you believe in, and to make sure that, they know they have an open door to talk to you. And, but again, it's all about age appropriateness, especially when it comes to this stuff that they're putting out there. Disney as well. It's about age appropriateness, and it's about you knowing what's out there, Anyway, I'm off my soapbox, man. I don't do too many of these, but I felt like I had to speak out on that, at least give my opinion on what's going on there. But you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.